Girl, ChatGPT, stop playing with me. So I gave ChatGPT 3 of my pictures so that they can analyze my skin and give me the ideal makeup routine based on my images. And this is what they come up with. Honey. Okay, so based on ChatGPT color palette analyst, they have 3 pinpoints. So as for skin tone, they said that I'm medium to medium deep with neutral to warm undertones. Oh, I don't know about that. ChatGPT, I don't know about that. As for my hair, it says my hair is rich dark brown with a soft warm undertone. And then as for my eyes are deep brown with a soft warm clarity. Now for best suitable palette, it says warm neutral, rose golds, bronzes, terracotta, mauves, which I do kind of agree with that. Now when it comes to the warm medium, my skin tone medium deep, I don't know what they think that I am. The pictures that I gave them, girl, ChatGPT, stop playing with me. Okay, so I went ahead and picked up everything that they recommended to me. If I was able to find it in like a small travel size, I went ahead and got a travel size because I really wasn't 100% sure. If this works out, baby, I'm buying everything full size. I'm really questioning ChatGPT right here at the moment. I really am questioning her. But let's go ahead and get into this makeup look. So based on the base prep, the moisturizer that they recommend is the Dew Skin Cream by Tatcha. I picked up a mini one. This smells nice. I don't think I've tried this one. I've tried the one that was in the blue container. I think it's like the water cream. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to apply this with my makeup brush. Now, if you like, you could apply this with your hands. I'm just doing it this way just this time. Usually I do apply my creams and stuff with my hands, but I'm not even gonna lie, I've been breaking out a lot lately and I don't know what's going on. Like if you check out my skin over here, like I have 1, 2, 3 pimples and it looked like a blackhead popping up right here, and then I have a pimple over here and I don't know what's going on. Baby, what? I have never. As for a primer, ChatGPT recommended the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip. So I'm just going to go ahead and take a couple of pumps of that. I might have to blend this to my neck. Because what, honey? I'm still stuck on a medium deep. Like, are we looking at the same person? Because let's be for real. As for foundation recommendation, they stated NARS Light Reflecting Foundation. They said in the shade Taiho, which is a medium deep too. Girl, I'm looking at Taiho, and Taiho is like the second to the last row. I have never been that far on the spectrum in depth. Like, stop playing with me. Even the days when I've been out in the sun, okay, in the summer and the sun just been kissing all over me, I have never been that deep. Okay, let's not pretend. Stop it. But I went ahead and got it because I'm like, you know what, let's see what you talking about, ChatGPT. So I went ahead and went to Sephora. I was going to pick up a full size of it. They did not have any like smaller travel size, but when I was on the site, I noticed that you are allowed to try 3 complexion shades with a purchase of $25. So I picked up 3 sample shades. So I picked up Taiho, which is what they recommend. Taiho is MD2, which is a medium deep with neutral undertone. And then I picked up 2 other shades. One of them is Prune Jab, which is a medium with warm undertones and a golden tone. I don't know if that's going to match me, but we're going to see. I probably could have went a little bit lighter, but I didn't. And then the next one I got is Santa Fe. Santa Fe is a medium with neutral undertone and a peach tone. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and start with the Taiho. We're going to see what ChatGPT is talking about because, baby, you know what? I'm going to be completely surprised if this do match me. If it do match me, that would be pretty sad because that means they would have a lot of shades from me to the lightest shade. Like, that's a lot of shades if that's the case. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and go with the shade that they recommend. Okay, ChatGPT is playing in my face. Okay, let me just get a little bit of this. Let me get a little bit. What are they talking about? ChatGPT, what are we talking about? Who is this? Honestly, I love my skin. I love my skin tone. And don't get me wrong, I would be beautiful with this skin tone. And I would love the skin tone, but baby, ChatGPT, why are you playing in my face? All right, we're not going to do this. Okay, so let me try the lightest shade that I have. Okay, let's go with Santa Fe. Okay, this is Santa Fe. This is closer. This is more like it. Okay, let me blend this in. That's why I'm like, there has to be a discrepancy here because I know, look, we're going to go ahead and stick with Santa Fe so this makeup look can be wearable because... should I keep going with this? This is what they say. This is what they say. You know what? I'm going to do one side. Okay, so I'm going to do one side with this foundation. The other side is going to be with. But after this, I kind of feel like everything else might be okay besides the concealer. I'm so happy that I did not purchase that full-size bottle because it was going right back to Sephora ASAP. As soon as I was done with this video, I'm packing it up and going right to Sephora because what? Concealer. Sephora Collection Best Skin Ever Concealer, which I did pick it up, and I picked it up in what they recommended, which is the 33.5Y. Not as a concealer. Ain't no way. The concealer is darker than the foundation. What? It's not bad though. Like if my skin was this tone, I don't feel like it would be that bad. I feel like it actually would conceal. It don't look that bad. I probably have to do an under eye concealer or a brightener. Should I have just done my entire face and just be like, you know what, bump it? Okay, we're not. As for this under eye on this side, I'm gonna use my Haas Lab 23 light medium golden. As for a bronzer, it recommended the Rare Beauty Warm Wish Bronzer Stick, which I believe is here. They said either True Warmth or Always Sunny. True Warmth was not available, so I just got Always Sunny. Okay, so I'm just going to use the brush that I was using earlier for the foundation, and I'm just going to pat that in. You know what? Let me try the bronzer on this side. I can work with the bronzer. So I'm not bad at the bronzer. The bronzer, I think she got something right with that one. I didn't get the sculpting palette because those tones came up very warm and I didn't like the way they looked. I didn't like them when I swatched them. So I'm just going to go ahead and grab, let me see. Let me use one of these shades here. I'm probably going to use maybe this one here. I went ahead with the darkest brown right here because it is a cool tone. The one that's here right here, I didn't realize it until I swatched it. It is more of a warmer shade and I don't feel like that goes as a contour, maybe as a bronzer, but not as a contour. And then I'm gonna take whatever that's left on here and then just go on this other side because I don't need too much product. It's just the shade, honey. She is shading the mess out of me. Okay, let's go ahead and move on. Let's move on. And I didn't even do like my nose. We're not even gonna worry about the nose. So when it comes to the Rare Beauty bronzer, this bronzer actually works for me. A little bit goes a long way for it comes to my skin complexion. In the camera it seems dark, but in person it don't seem that bad. I feel like once I blend everything out, it's not gonna look that bad. It's not gonna look that bad. I'm trying to talk myself through it, honey. The cream blush they recommended was the Rare Beauty Soft Pinch Liquid Blush in Love, which is a terracotta, or Hope, which is a nude mauve. Okay, so I did pick up one. I wasn't sure because some of these I did not pick up because they didn't have it. I got the shade Hope, which is a nude mauve. Okay, I'm gonna use a different brush for this liquid blush because I want to see what it looked like. This is actually pretty. This is what it looks like on the back of my hand. Okay, I'm gonna put it on this side since it is lighter. Girl, did it disappear? Hold on, wait. Come on, pigment. I'm not even gonna lie. If I was this skin tone and this pink is very pretty. It is pretty though. Like the recommendations are good, but they got my shade wrong, honey. Honestly, I feel like the blush is pretty on both sides. Now, as for a powder, it recommended the Dior Backstage Rosy Glow Blush in Coral. I did not pick that one up because I feel like I have a coral blush. I have this one here from Makeup Geek. This is called Sweetness. I feel like this is more of like a corally color. And then I also have a blush from Juvia's Place that I was thinking of. This shade here. Which one do you think? I think this one is probably more corally. So let's go ahead and go with the Makeup Geek. Why didn't they have me set my face? Rewind, because I'm just going in the order that they're telling me. Okay, so they did not give me powder. So let me go ahead and set my face now, and then we're going to move on to the powders. I don't think the blush is going to really show up very well. So what I'm going to do is take a powder puff and just kind of press everything together. Make sure that it is nice and blend it. Now let's proceed. And as for the highlighters, I did not pick up the highlighters. So the recommendation for the highlighters is the Nessa Iris. They gave me two recommendations. The Nessa Iris Lightweight Palette or the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Glow Glide in Golden Glow or Sunset Glow. I just checked Sephora. They didn't have either one of them. And I feel like that's the reason why I did not grab a highlighter. I'm just going to use this Fenty Beauty Too Much. It is more on like the peachy, rosy gold color recommendation that they gave me, and I feel like this might be along the same lines that ChatGPT is recommending. And honestly, I feel like it's a very pretty highlighter. Now, as for the eyeshadow palette, Huda Beauty Empower eyeshadow palette or the Patrick Ta Major Dimension 2. So basically what it says, it both gives you warm golden, rose, copper, and deep browns to flatter your undertones and eye color. I didn't pick up either one of those because I felt like the Natasha Denona My Dream palette, which I already own, kind of resembles the Huda Beauty Empower. I feel like it kind of has like the same color story. So we're just gonna do like a cute eye. Ooh, that's pretty. I feel like that's gonna run really nice into the blush. I do want to add a shimmer. I am going to keep it really simple though. And I'm going to do Thrill. This looks like a very pretty full shadow. I'm just going to apply it on my lid. Oh my goodness. Oh my god, this shade is so pretty. I need to pull this palette out more often. Okay, so let me go ahead and blend this out a little bit more. Just around the edges. Don't you guys miss these styles of tutorials? I sure do. But it's like, this is not what get views. Like, what get views is commentary. Let me add a little bit more. I just want to do like a deeper color. I'm going to add Familia with a little smudge brush, and I'm just going to add it to the bottom lash line. Just to deepen up the bottom lash line a little bit in the outer corner, not too much. Okay, and then let me take the other brush that I had just to blend it a little bit. 'Cause I don't know about you guys, but I love my lower lash line to be a little bit darker than my upper lid. Okay, I think that's a cute little simple look, right? I feel like this is kind of what ChatGPT is going for. She's probably like, yes, this is what I'm telling you. This is what I'm telling you. It's just that the shade, baby. I'm still on it. Like, I can't believe that this happened. Like, the girl who did it, ChatGPT had her 8 down. They had the foundation recommendation on point. She even was like, maybe y'all been picking up the wrong shade this entire time. She was sitting there reevaluating her entire life. Like, dang, have I been wearing the wrong shade? Okay, so now we're going to move on to brows. As for brows, it says Benefit Precision My Brow Pencil in shade 4.5, which is a neutral deep brown. Now, this is not part of it, but I'm just going to use the ABH brow gel to kind of lay everything down. As for lashes and liner, the liner that they recommended is Fenty Beauty Fly Liner in Big Truffle, which is a brown. Okay. I'm not mad at it. As for mascara, it said Too Faced Better Than Sex. Obviously, I didn't pick that up because I have Too Faced Better Than Sex. So I was like, as for the lips, the recommended liner is the Sephora Collection Rouge Gel Lip Liner in shade Molasses or Rosewood. I didn't grab one because I have a lip liner from Bodyography in Rosewood. So I was like, let me just use what I have. Here's the lips. The lipstick. These are the options that they gave me. They gave me 2 options, either the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk in Intense or the Fenty MVP Iconic in Mother Lover. I could not find either one of those shades on Sephora, so I just kind of left it at that. And then they also gave me a glossy option, which is the Dior Lip Oil in Mahogany or Coral. And then they also gave me a pop of color option, which is the YSL Rouge Shine in 1112 Burnt Zalige, which is a warm rose. The YSL I could not find. However, I did find the Dior Lip Oil. When it comes to the Dior Lip Oil, they did have the Mahogany and the Coral, but since the lip liner shade that I was going to be using for this look was the Rosewood. I figured that the mahogany would probably look the best. I really like the lip combo. But anyway, let me go ahead and set my face. This is the ending look. This is what it looked like, y'all. Don't get me wrong, the colors and everything looks beautiful. ChatGPT was a little bit off, actually not even a little bit, way off when it comes to the complexion. So I feel like when it comes to like the undertones, ChatGPT was on point with that. So I picked out the shade that would be closest to my skin tone, but in a neutral tone of what they mentioned. And this is what it looked like on this side. I do feel like the eyeshadows, blushes, everything looks good. Even the lip look good as well on my skin tone on this side. Now, with that being said, are you going to allow ChatGPT to be your color / makeup analyst? That's all.